Life isn't about rushing to get to some end point. Life is much more like a concert. Think about it. When you're at a really good concert, listening to your favorite music, are you trying to get to the end of the song? Of course not. You hang on every note. You feel the music. You enjoy that very moment. There's no rush to get to the next part, because what's happening right now is all that matters. But have you been treating your life more like a race to a finish line that keeps moving instead of a concert to be enjoyed? So, what does all this chasing, this treating life like a race, really take from you? Look at the life you're working so hard to build. You always think it's almost good enough. But is it really full of joy? Or is it more like a pretty room that looks nice, but feels empty because you're not truly present in it? Maybe your friends only like you when you do well, or when you have new things. Like they're waiting for your next big performance instead of enjoying who you are now. You're the one who always fixes things for others. But who helps you when you feel broken? There's a quiet part of you that just wants to stop and rest, to just listen to the music of your own life. But you've told that part to be quiet, right? Because its needs felt like they would slow you down from getting to that imaginary finish line. You're so busy trying to become someone else, you forgot how to just be yourself. Always trying so hard, always thinking about the future. It makes you feel very lonely deep inside. It's like your heart feels numb. Today is just something to get through to get to tomorrow. But tomorrow never makes you feel truly happy. You get things, but you still feel empty. You have people around, but you still feel alone. When was the last time you just let yourself be? Without that voice in your head telling you what you need to do next, or what you don't have yet. Like you're missing the best part of the concert. Drop a fire emoji if this is you. Stop for a second. Just breathe. Think about all the things you've put up with. Not because they were okay, but because dreaming about someday felt easier than facing today, easier than enjoying the song of now. Long ago, there were wise people called Stoics, thinkers like a man named Seneca. They knew that people often felt this way, always restless, always focused on what's next. They saw us perpetually getting ready to live, but never really living, always preparing for a future performance, but never enjoying the music of today. Seneca said that putting things off is the biggest way we waste our lives. We lose today because we're always hoping for tomorrow. Imagine your life was like a beautiful ship, always being polished in the harbor. People are always fixing it up, making it look better, getting it ready for a long journey that it never actually starts. It never sails out into the big ocean to experience life. It never gets to feel the real waves of today. That's what happens when you think life is only about the destination. You care so much about where you think you're going, you're missing out on the beauty of where you are, the music playing right now. This isn't a new problem. It's an old human feeling, believing that happiness is like a hidden treasure at the end of a long road. But what if the treasure isn't a place you go to? What if the treasure is found in how you listen to the concert of your life every single day? We're often like that ship, stuck in the harbor, planning for a future that keeps us from the richness of the present. You're waiting for someone to say it's okay to enjoy the music, but you're the only one who can give yourself that permission. This idea that you have to arrive somewhere, or that life is a journey to happiness, it's like a tricky thief. It doesn't just steal your today. It makes you think that the person you are right now isn't good enough, like you're just a rehearsal for the main show. The real bad guy in this story isn't someone else. It's that voice inside you, that little critic. It's like a mask you wear, the mask of always needing more, always rushing the song. This mask whispers that resting is for losers, that enjoying the current moment means you're not ambitious enough. It tells you that you're only worth something if you're always moving forward, always getting to the next part. It keeps saying, you're not there yet. And what that really means is, you're not good enough yet to just enjoy the music. All the energy you spend wearing this mask, trying to get people to clap for your achievements instead of your existence, chasing jobs, or trying to have the perfect image, always worried you're not doing enough. It's so tiring. You don't need to explain to anyone why you want to stop this race, why you want to start enjoying the concert. Think about a time you got something really big, something you wanted for a long time. Remember how good it felt for a little while? And then, how fast did you start thinking, okay, what's next? That empty feeling came back, needing a new distraction. This idea of arrival loves that empty feeling. It's a circle that never ends. You want something, you chase it, you feel good for a short time, and then you want something new, something farther away, always missing the song that's playing. You're chasing a good feeling that new achievements can't keep giving you. But what if the way out isn't to find a new destination, but to realize you're already at the concert and it's amazing? What if being really happy starts when you believe, truly believe, that here, right now, isn't just a waiting room for the real show to start? What if you believe that here is the show, the only place life really happens? Think about all that energy you used to chase things far away. What if you started to use some of that energy for yourself, inside, to learn what it feels like to just be here, listening to this one precious note of your life, to find good things in normal, everyday moments, to just accept your life the way it is, without always needing it to be better or more? You don't need to explain to anyone why you want to change this way. It's not about not having dreams. It's about your dreams coming from a good place inside you, from a love of the music, not from feeling like you're not enough. Here's the big idea. You're already in the best seat at the concert to start making changes, because right now is the only time you have real power. It's simple. Your power isn't in the future. Your power is in your breath, this very second, this very note. Stop. Feel that. This is where the real music of change starts. If you take away all the things you want to do in the future, all the applause you think you need, and all the things you've already done, who are you really, deep down, when the music is just for you? This part of you that's so good at chasing, so good at preparing for the next song, so scared of just being in the quiet notes. It helped you survive. But is it the real you, the one who can truly hear your own music? Just for a minute, think about what would happen if you stopped. If you stopped putting all your energy into that chase for the next big thing. What if you stopped believing life was a journey to get somewhere else? Who would you be if you weren't always trying so hard to get to the next part of the song? What quiet feelings, what beautiful melodies you've ignored might come up if you just were still and listened. You're scared of the silence between the notes, but that silence is where your own song begins. Maybe the real you is quieter. Maybe the real you notices more things. Maybe that you find happiness in little melodies you missed before. Maybe that you cares less about what others think of your performance and more about just being true to your own rhythm. This future you that you've been chasing, the one who's always arrived, it's kept the you of today from truly enjoying the concert of your own life. That voice screams, you don't need to explain why you work so hard. But what it really means is, your whole life has to be about chasing the applause. But listen, you don't need to explain to anyone why you want peace now, why you want to enjoy this song. You don't need to explain why you choose to feel the depth of each note instead of always rushing to the end of the album. You don't need to explain why you finally want to meet the person you are right now, instead of always trying to be the person you think you're supposed to be next. Who gets worried when you think about being calm and just listening? Who gets upset when you talk about being happy with the music playing today? Is it just that voice in your head? Or are there people or things around you that like it when you're always running and distracted? This is the hard truth. The thing that hits your soul. The beautiful music you're looking for is playing right now, in the life you've been too busy rushing through to hear. Trying to ignore what you need now, what your soul wants to hear now, doesn't make you stronger. It just makes your spirit deaf to its own beauty. Remember that feeling from the beginning? That ache in your heart from treating life like a race, like a journey where the finish line kept moving? That was the hurt from believing life was about getting somewhere instead of being somewhere. But what changes if you take back your energy? What if you choose to truly listen to the concert of your life right now? The world doesn't suddenly become perfect. Difficult notes will still play. But you change. How you hear the music, how you feel about yourself, that transforms. The wild, crazy energy of the chase calms down. You start to move through life with a sense of presence, feeling each step, hearing each note. The lonely feeling you got from always feeling like you weren't good enough, that starts to go away. You learn to find companionship within yourself, in the richness of the music that's always playing, just for you. You stop looking for a destination because you realize the beauty is in the listening, in being present for your own life song. That numb feeling in your spirit is replaced by a quiet wonder. You start to see how amazing your life is. Right here, right now, in this very moment, this very note. You start to build a life that's not based on hoping for some grand finale, but on the real, vibrant music of now. The peace you are hunting for in some faraway future. It can start to grow inside you as you learn to appreciate the song of today. Life isn't a journey to the music. Life is the music. If you're tired of chasing a future that never arrives, and you're ready to start truly listening to the concert of your life, say it. Write this in the comments. I am here now. Understanding that life is a concert, not a race, is a really big first step. But learning to truly be present for the music, to feel that peace inside even when the rhythm changes, that's something you practice every day. How do you stay in the now, enjoying your song, when the world is shouting at you to hurry up, to get to the next track, to achieve more? In our next talk, we'll look at simple things you can do, ways to think, and little anchors that help you stay present for your own unique melody. These things help you build a life that means something from this new place of listening. It's about not just understanding this in your head, but really living it every day, feeling the rhythm in your soul. The biggest change in your life isn't just one loud crescendo. It's learning to love the whole symphony, day by day. If you're ready to keep going on this path, to really feel this change in your life and your music, then subscribe and hit that bell. Let's do this together. Maybe the most important thing to realize is that the concert is always playing, and you have the best seat. It's that quiet moment when you understand that everything you were looking for out there, all that applause, all those future hits, was already inside you, playing softly. It was just hidden by the noise of your own rushing, your own chasing of a destination that wasn't real. The horizon you were trying to reach was never a place. It was just the limit of what you allowed yourself to hear. You weren't lost on a journey. You were just missing the beautiful music playing right where you stood. The silence you once feared wasn't empty. It was full of the most beautiful notes, the ones your own soul was singing, waiting for you to finally be still and listen.